Are we doing both?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hi there. So he's here again. Hello.
Again.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome back. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes.
Yes.
We're here today with a super exciting video because in case y'all didn't know, a couple of eyeshadow thingamabobbers came out that are super recently, very recently, within the last couple weeks, that are very, very, very exciting, and we jumped all over that ish as quickly as we could.
We showed it.
Yes, we did, because we wanted to share.
Yes. And one of them is actually very affordable.
Yes.
The other one is
Sephora prices.
because we bought it at Sephora during the VIB sale while we were down in San Diego, so we did save up before we went down there. We didn't just kind of go blow the rent money.
No.
All on the makeup, but
We would if we had to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, priorities.
So, first things first,
Let's talk about this guy.
the affordable one, which is, let me get it right.
Well, here, I'll do it like this.
Here, you grab. My nosy is itchy. All right, we got these.
Just in case it's not clear to you what that is, this is the KathleenLights Where the Light is Quad from Colour Pop. Maybe you've heard of that brand. Maybe you've heard of KathleenLights.
Maybe.
Either way, them together.
Magic. Beautiful.
Magic.
Beautiful. And she's done a collab before, but just with a lipstick,
Yes.
one of their lippy sticks, which I have, Lumiere.
She does.
It's very pretty. So when I found out she's doing eyeshadows, we were both like, gonna have to do it.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So
These are gorgeous, amazing, and on the evening that they were released, because they were released the evening before they were said to be that they were going to happen. We both jumped all over Colour Pop and
All
we
over
were
it.
like, here's my credit card information.
take my money right now.
Take my money.
Take it. Just
Take it.
have my money. I don't
These
want
are
it.
stunning. From the minute I first saw them, I was like, I have to buy them. I'm gonna buy them.
Me too.
I warned my husband, and he was like, ha ha ha. And then after I ordered it, he's like, wait, did you actually do that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I told you it was happening, sucker.
See, I started watching a video with one YouTuber that had already had the eyeshadows, you know, before they were released, and I just looked at my husband. He's like, what are you watching? I was like, oh, this, and I flipped the phone around. I was like, see that? I already bought that, and he was like, oh, you did? I was like, He's like, when'd you buy it? I was like, oh, no, last night. Love you.
Love you, honey.
So we're gonna go ahead and swatch these guys and give you guys
Yes.
our opinions. So these things were $20
Yes,
for
we're
the
for
quad. So that's $5 a pop. And they are super nifty. I'll swatch the matte shades if you want to swatch the sparkly ones.
Perfect.
So
You go first,
The
Star.
first one I'm gonna swatch is the highlight shade. This is called Glow.
I have that all over my
I have it as my
Bravo.
highlight shade.
Yeah,
My
we both
Bravo.
have it as our highlight shade today.
So
It's
Glow
very nice.
is a very pretty, almost like creamy white shade. It's super light, super duper pretty highlight.
Very beautiful.
Yes, and it's a beautiful brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight, everything.
very nice.
Highlight. So that is Glow. Now the textures of these, we did the exact same thing that everybody else has done the first time they touched them.
I opened it up and I was like, oh.
And we were like, whoa,
Weird.
that's really strange. Nothing can really prepare you. You see everybody else's reaction and you're like, it's not that weird. I'm sure it's fine. You guys are just making a big deal.
Yeah, but it is.
No.
Absolutely is.
It's very strange.
Feels spongy.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
What you got?
This shade right here, this is called Blaze. And I actually have this shade right here all over my lid.
Pretty.
Yes. And I absolutely love it. It's this beautiful, like, I'm gonna say like bronzy brown. It's like a dark shade.
Yeah.
It's stunning. It's very, very beautiful. This is metallic finish. Like, it's not quite cream. Like,
No.
it's not quite cream. There it is right there. And I don't know, it just feels beautiful.
It's
There it
gorgeous.
is right there. It's stunning to go all over the lid. I am thoroughly in love. Yeah, I haven't owned Colour Pop before
No, this is our first Colour Pop.
and I am impressed.
Eyeshadow for me.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, me too.
Loves, loves, loves.
Like I own two of their lippy sticks naturally. I own the freaking Frida by Coffee Break with Danny and then Lumiere by KathleenLights, and so I was like, Colour Pop is awesome, but I'd never tried anything else. So these being our first eyeshadows, I'm pumped. All right, so the next one I'm gonna swatch is so cute. It's a beautiful crease shade. Absolutely love it. It is the perfect crease shade in my opinion, and this is called Cornelius.
That's her puppy.
That's her puppy's name. It's so cute. So as you can see, this is a beautiful crease shade.
I have it all over my crease.
I have it on my crease mixed with something else.
Me too.
Which I'll talk about here in a second.
Yep.
But I love this thing. It is a matte shade. And it is just a beautiful crease shade right there. Excuse the other swatches. But that's what happens when you love makeup. You get swatches all over yourself, all over the time. Or all the time. But yeah, no, this is beautiful. It is a beautiful matte crease shade. I think this collection of colors is like perfection. I really do.
I think so too. And this last shade is a pearlized shade called KathleenLights, and it is this beautiful like copper, just beautiful gold shade. And I took this on a very small like synthetic brush and just kind of patted it, like really concentrated on the center of my lid. And I love it. It is such a beautiful, beautiful color. And it still feels super weird to me. There
It's
it is
such a
right there.
strange
Super
texture.
warm tone. If you guys have seen KathleenLights videos, then you know that she loves her warm tone shadows.
Yes, she does.
I love them too. So when I
Same.
saw the pictures of this, I was like, oh, that's happening.
Oh yeah, of
So
course.
happening. There is KathleenLights right there. Beautiful, beautiful warm tone. Beautiful finish. I'm in love.
I'm
I
in
like
love too.
these. We ordered these before we came down to San Diego, and so I was like counting down the days, and it showed up the day
Unfortunately,
before I flew
yeah.
out. I was like, oh, it's coming with me, and I took it carry on because
Yeah,
I'm
she
about
did.
to mess with no TSA.
Hell
all up in my Colour Pop.
TSA be all up in there. So, I will say, in all honesty, when I first saw pictures, I was in love, like I wanted it, but I
Oh, yeah.
spent a lot of time convincing myself for why I didn't need it. And I almost had myself talked out of it, and then Jessica was like, hey, KathleenLights stuff went on sale, and I was like, what? And I jumped on my freaking, I think I bought them on my phone. Opened
Me
my
too.
phone up, and I was like, doop, 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 doop.
Yeah, I did the same.
Dink, Colour Pop, here's my money. So fortunately, these are not very expensive at all.
No,
It's $5 a
$20.
shadow. And I would say our recommendation is if they're still out and around,
I think you can still get it.
I think you can too.
Don't quote us on that, but yeah, get it. Get it if you can, because it is beautiful, and
It's
these just work so
amazing.
well together. They're so complementary.
Yes.
That glow color is a beautiful. Even though it's matte, it still is kind of glowy.
It's super
weird.
Glowy, yeah,
Like,
I
it
love
just
it.
really enhances and it brightens, and I love it.
I love it too. All right, so on to the next palette, which is the palette. This is a pricier palette.
Yes.
That we picked up at the Sephora VIB sale. Well, we managed to get it pretty cheap because I had a gift card, and then we had the VIB discount and all that stuff. So we got it pretty cheap. We paid $17 each for it. It's normally $46, and what we are talking about, we've already shown in a haul video, and that is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette.
Eye contour palette.
Yes, the eye contour palette. And go ahead, show
she
them.
looks like.
Beautiful.
If you haven't seen the millions of pictures that are out there.
Yes.
This is actually, I've used this today along with the Colour Pop. I used all 4 of the Colour Pop shadows and then some of this just to just add a little more like depth, dimension, color to my eyes, because, well, if I'm going to review something, I'm going to go balls to the wall
Balls
and
to the wall.
use as much
Yeah.
of it as I can.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
So you have these 3 big shades right down here. And they're broken up into, I think they're broken up into quads.
Yeah, they are.
So you have this quad right here, which is supposed to work together. This quad right here, and then this quad right here that are all supposed to work together, or obviously they're interchangeable.
They all
And
work really well
these-
together.
Jessica and I could have sworn we saw some shimmer going on in some of these shadows, but I have heard nothing but this is all matte. So maybe there's
See,
a
I
couple
think
that's like
this
a little
one-
bit satin.
Right here, I think this one right here is a satin finish. This one, right there. I think that's a satin matte.
Yeah.
I'm not fully convinced that that's 100% matte because it does have a little bit of it. It's like that glow shade from the KathleenLights thing. It's matte, but it glows. Like,
Yeah.
it's really beautiful. So we bought these.
Yes, and I fell in love instantly. The first second I used it.
Not me. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I did my primer the way I normally do. I set it with this shade right here, And I started going in with this in my crease right here. Beautiful, everything, loving it. And then I decided I was gonna go a little ballsy and take this beautiful red color all over my lid. I don't know if I didn't set my my primer properly or what happened, but this just started like
it looked pretty patchy.
It looked really patchy. There were super dark patches, and then it was like it wasn't blending properly. I was getting really pissed. I was sitting there like piling more on.
Which was odd to me because I used the red shade in my crease that day, and it blended beautifully.
She loved it.
Blended like a dream.
So I've actually since used it because I was basically like pissed. I was like, I was so excited for this. It's beautiful. I died when I first saw the picture, and now it's crap. And Sarah was like, just give it a few more days. If we want to return it, we can go back. And so I've continued to try it, and well, guess what? I love it because I make sure that I set my primer extremely well. Because if you don't, like any other eyeshadow, high-end drugstore, doesn't matter. If you don't set your primer, it's going to look like garbage.
Yeah,
you
it's
have
not
to
gonna
set it
properly.
with like a white powder or a translucent powder, something.
No. So.
And that's what I did wrong. It must be because I've been making sure that I set it. And it's stunning, and I freaking love it. I love it so freaking much. This is gorgeous.
Should we go ahead and swatch some of the colors?
Let's swatch. I want to swatch my favorite.
All right, you swatch that. I'm gonna swatch this first one over here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm swatching this first little quad right here. Right here.
It's beautiful, and I am swatching this one right here on the end, which might surprise some people because I was just saying how that little section pissed me off. But that is actually my favorite section. One thing I can say, these are super soft, so they do kick up a little powder.
Yeah, they are very soft, so they do kick up powder, but they're beautiful. They're beautifully pigmented, and for me, they blend. Oh my god, it's glorious. Like, Kat Von D eyeshadows are absolutely stunning.
That red shade right there, that's my favorite shade. Which is the one that I struggled with at the beginning, but we have since made amends and we are now friends.
Best friends.
Bestest friends.
Bestest friends for
These
life.
are just beautiful. These are just absolutely beautiful. I'll swatch these two if you want to swatch those two.
Which two?
These two. You swatch those two.
Okay. And now we're gonna swatch that center quad that neither one of us did with this black. Holy crap, look at the black, right? Look at that black. It is gorgeous, it's pigmented. I die for that.
There is the taupey color and also the white. The taupe is this one right here. That is a beautiful crease shade. And that white, oh, it's so pretty.
And then you have like a mid-tone brown and that beautiful, gorgeous black. It is super pigmented. You have to be pretty careful with it because you can go overboard. But it's lovely.
There is the taupe, and next to that is the white. Beautiful, beautiful, super soft.
So pretty.
Which, you know, tap your brush off while you're using it because these are very soft eyeshadows, so they do, like, they don't leave a whole lot of fallout as long as you tap your brush.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
They're beautiful,
So
and I'm in love, and
I'm so happy I have this palette because I'm happy I have this palette. It's a beautiful all matte palette that I am so happy to have because I started thinking for the longest time that I needed Tartelette. And now I don't think I need Tartelette because I have this. Yeah, I really wanted it. And now this bad boy came out and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna try this one. And now that I have it, I'm like, Tartelette who? I don't know, maybe I'll still try Tartelette, but for right now, I am hooked on this palette. I have
me too.
The red shade in my crease. I have the black on my outer V.
oh yes.
This brown I used right here to deepen up my crease today. Stuff like that. Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Like, I'm so happy that we had a misunderstanding at first and now we understand each other.
And they're
I'm
in
so
love.
very happy. And we're in love and we're gonna have babies. Don't tell Tartelette. Because
tell
Tartelette is my love also.
So, all right, guys. So that's our review of the brand new eyeshadow. Personally, what I think, and I'm sure Jessica will agree, the most exciting eyeshadow releases here in the last couple of months.
Oh, absolutely.
You have the KathleenLights Colour Pop,
Which are just stunning. Get your hands on them if you can.
If you can, definitely.
If you can.
and then
We have the Kat Von D Shade Like Eyes, which it's just beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, and so happy we got it. Even
Me
if
too.
if you watched our haul video, we was a hot mess when we walked up into that Sephora. Like where the palette is.
We're like, where the palette is?
We were a hot mess.
I like had it on my phone, and the girl was like, oh well, because Jessica's like, the display is empty. Do you guys have this palette? And the girl was like, oh, I don't know. And I like pulled my phone out. And I was like,
It says you do.
the website says you have it. And she was just like, oh, okay. And I'm like,
We weren't cute either. We mentioned that in the video before, but we were in pajamas. It was 9:30 in the morning, and we were in pajamas.
Yeah.
No makeup. Probably didn't even brush our teeth.
I had brushed my teeth.
I probably did too. I tend to brush those right when I wake up.
Same.
But yeah. So
Looked a mess, but
looked
we
a
walked
mess,
up in
but we
there.
walked
we were
out
like,
with
give me-
this
give me
beauty.
this. Worth it. 100%
Completely.
worth it. Oh, I'm so
Completely.
happy
Do
to
it
have
again
it.
anytime.
Every day. No, not every day.
No.
But, alright guys, so that's our review of these 2 amazing new eyeshadow products.
They're good. They're super
glorious. So go ahead, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let us know if you want us to review some more products. What do they need to do now?
Please click subscribe if you haven't yet. We try to have fun here. We try to do funsy onesie videos and maybe act a little silly, keep y'all entertained.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess we will see you guys in our next one.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Bye.